I think he should just go ahead and do it. He'll have an expansion up anyway. He'll have plenty of money. Lin now going for the large creep camp. He's got his Orb of Lightning. Uh, yeah, going to creep the red at his Goblin Lab. That's a Helm of Valor. So, +4 strength and agility. I can never remember the differences between those items. Anyway, that gives him extra damage, so I'll probably keep that. Meanwhile, Happy creeping the other expansion site, he may decide to expand here instead. I mean, he may decide not to expand at all, but I feel like that would be a mistake. He needs to do something, because at the moment Lin has a massive lead in tech, and an expansion up also. So, and Lin pretty soon is going to have a very strong army. He's already at 50 food, whereas Happy's at 40, and Lin probably thinking about going straight to 80 food. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, actually, Lin may just go straight to 100 because he couldn't. It's tough to push the undead base with a small army. But with so many expansions available, Happy can push it with a large army, and not feel too bad about losing the gold. Happy was there trying to pick off that boneyard, by the way, and wasn't able to do it in time. Looks like he needs to upgrade his raiders a bit. He's done surprisingly the armor upgrade first. Well, I mean that's a good call in that it affects all units, but right now he's only melee, so unless he's planning to get wyverns, I'm not sure why he would do that first. So maybe that's an indication that Lin is planning to go wyverns, but I doubt it. Just continuing to creep meanwhile. And okay, so Lin is not going wyverns. He's going headhunters to counter the destroyers on the field, but or perhaps he's expecting froststorms. I'm not sure exactly what he's worried about here, but he's getting headhunters. They counter both. Looks like no froststorms actually being produced though, and Happy only now getting the destroyer form upgrade, so he's well behind in tech. And Lin, I feel, I mean, he doesn't have the intelligence that I have because I mean, I'm looking at the whole map. I know more than he does, but if he knew this, I think he would just go ahead and expand again because Happy doesn't really have the power to threaten him. Lin going right in there and focusing down the obsidian statue, so he's obviously worried about destroyers, but I don't think he realizes that there aren't destroyers coming yet. Now that Kodo Beast fails to devour its target and has to drift off, but again, Happy forced to TP out with that Torrent Chieftain coming in there to stomp him. And Lin with his headhunters is going to, I mean, he's got 3 headhunters now. He's probably going to be upgrading them. There we go, there's the upgrade. So with those headhunters, he's going to be able to survive the destroyers, I think, because he's got raiders and he's got this powerful blade master. That is a lot of gloves of haste, I would just like to say. That's 3 gloves of haste. So I bet Lin would like to trade one of them in for claws of attack. Now Happy is catching the blade master out, but not going to be able to do a significant amount of damage to it. So Lin is probably wondering at the moment what Happy is doing. I mean, he's got such a small army, and Lin probably feels like he has something hidden. And Happy now getting his first Froststorm and replacing that obsidian statue. So, not Happy really on the back foot here. Not able to do much. Lin's Blade Master is shaded, he doesn't realize it, but so it takes a lot of damage there actually, but escapes no problem. And he's just gonna go over to his Voodoo Lounge and heal up, so not a big cost. Maybe he'll even go to the fountain. Happy meanwhile creeping a red, and this may be what he needs to do to get back into the game. He gets a Brilliant Czar, which is nice, but it's not gonna. I mean, with his obsidian statues, it's not quite as big as it might have been. Now getting a Tome of Experience. So Happy's gonna have decent level heroes, which is good. I mean, he needs that. But meanwhile, Lin has quite high level heroes too. He's got a level 4 Torrent Chieftain and level, I think that's level 3 still. Yeah, level 3 Blade Master. So now that Blade Master with a Potion of Greater Healing, I'm not sure where that came from. It may have been on the Torrent Chieftain. In any case, that's going to make it very difficult to nuke that Blade Master out. And Lin just continuing to creep. This time he's looks like he's going to try and creep his Torrent Chief into level 5. Or maybe just going to try and creep both his heroes up, because he's bringing his Blade Master in too. Yeah, just going to creep both his heroes up. Gets a Circlet of Nobility, so not bad. Happy now creeping this large camp in the back, and I very rarely see people creep this camp this early in the game. Happy feels obviously like he needs some sort of special edge. Getting a Scroll of Resurrection, so that could be quite useful. He only has 4 Fiends. It can bring up 6 units back to life, so he may decide to get some more, but we'll see. Alright, now Happy loading up a Zeppelin, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with this. I guess, I mean, obviously he has to have the Zeppelin to get back there, but I think he might try and go to Lin's base and harass him. I think that would also be a mistake, though. Because, you know, if he lost the Zeppelin, then his forces would just go down instantly. And, by the way, when the Zeppelin's killed, it's not like in StarCraft the troops don't die. They just get thrown out and they become dizzy. That means they're slowed for a very long time. I'm not sure how long, but it's very long. Blade Master now running around the map. It's pretty well shaded. I mean, the base is shaded and the army is shaded, so... Actually, the army is not shaded anymore, because it's in the Zeppelin. So Happy using his Zeppelin to go across the map rapidly, and then to go creep the